Students, today we are going to study next part of the phase rule is two component system. In our last class we studied one component system like water system, sulfur system. So today we are going to study two component system. So when we apply the phase rule for two component system, we will get degree of freedom is 3 because component here C means component. We are taken two phase 1. So we will get degree of freedom is minimum number of phase is 1. So we are taken here 1 and degree of freedom is 3. But when degree of freedom is 3, it means there are 3 variables: temperature, pressure and composition. If you are going to show these 3 variables, so we need to draw 3-dimensional figure. So this is not possible to draw 3-dimensional figure on a plain paper. So for that we are fixed one variable. Here for example there are two phase diagrams. One is temperature versus composition. Here pressure is kept constant, and next one is pressure versus composition. Here temperature is kept constant. So these are the two possibilities. But usually what happens when two components completely mixed with each other, but it does not produce any compound on solidification. So that compounds are completely separated out, and that mixture is known as eutectic mixture. Correct? And similarly, the two components with mix each other to completely produce the product. So in these two possibilities, what happen? Equilibrium, pressure is kept constant here. Therefore, in phase diagram between the temperature and composition, we'll consider, and because of pressure is constant, we are reduced the degree of freedom. Our phase rule is F. Actually, our phase rule is F is equal to C minus P plus 2. But here we reduce it to F is equal to C minus P plus 1 because here pressure is kept constant. So application of these two component system. First application is zinc cadmium system. First application is zinc cadmium system. This is the phase diagram of zinc cadmium system. Here this is here pressure is kept constant, and the phase diagram is plot between the temperature and composition. Here the point A at 417 degrees Celsius. A point A, it represents melting point of zinc. Melting point of zinc. Here by addition of cadmium to the zinc, bit by bit the melting point of zinc will be decreased along the curve AO. Therefore this AO curve is known as freezing point curve of zinc. Correct? And here the components are two. One is zinc, another one is cadmium. These are two components, but also phases are two. One is solid zinc, another one is solution of dissolved cadmium. Phases are two. One is solid zinc, another one is solution of dissolved cadmium, and components are also two. One is solid zinc and another one is cadmium. So when you apply reduced phase rule, we will get degree of freedom is 1 because component is are 2, phases are 2. So we will get degree of freedom is 1. It means system is univariant along the curve AO. Similarly, exactly point B. At this point B, it represents the melting point of cadmium, 100% cadmium. This is melting point of cadmium, 321 degree Celsius. When you add zinc here, what happens? Cadmium will be goes on decreasing along the curve BO. So this is called freezing point curve of cadmium. Here also two components, one is cadmium, another one is zinc, but phases are also two. One is cadmium, another one is solution containing dissolved zinc. Solution containing dissolved zinc. So again, when you apply reduced phase rule, we will get 1. Degree of freedom is 1. System is univariant along the curve BO. Now these two curves AO and BO meet at the point O. So here at this point the mixture containing 17% zinc and 83% cadmium. So here this point, at this point the mixture will melt at the lowest temperature 270 degree Celsius at a lowest temperature, and that mixture is known as eutectic mixture. Eutectic mixture. And at this point O, for this point when you apply reduced phase rule, we will get invariant, because here components are two, one is cadmium and zinc, but phases are 3. One is solid cadmium, solid zinc, and solution of zinc and cadmium both. So phases are 3. So this is a equilibrium between zinc, cadmium, and solution of zinc and cadmium. So this system is invariant. At this point temperature, pressure, and composition are fixed, melt at lowest temperature, and this point is known as eutectic point. Mixture is known as eutectic mixture, and this point is known as eutectic point. So this is zinc cadmium system, very important.